Okay, for today's lesson, we're going to talk about multiplying binomials. Now, binomial might sound like a pretty weird, hard, confusing math word, so let's break it down to a few things. First, there's this thing called a monomial. Now, monomial means just like one piece of algebra, one piece of math. Bi means two, so a binomial means, well, two pieces of math, or two pieces of algebra. And a trinomial would be three pieces. And then after that, we don't have any fancy words. So after 4 pieces or 5 pieces, we just categorize them all into be called polynomial. Right there. So monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. Of course, today's lesson is about multiplying binomials.
Get over here!
That means you're going to take two of these guys, and we're going to multiply them together. So we'll just say, let's just throw two binomials out there next to each other. Of course, it's not going to look like this. In order to let us know that we're supposed to multiply them, they're going to be surrounded with parentheses. So you'll see a binomial on the left in a parenthesis and a binomial on the right.
Okay, now what we're going to do with these two binomials, we're going to multiply them together using kind of like a double distributive property. So we'll start by multiplying the m to both terms on the other side, and then we'll multiply the 7 to both terms on the other side. This is also known as a 4-letter acronym called F.O.I.L, which stands for
Outside, inside, last!
first, outside, inside, last.
Outside, inside, last!
Alright, now, we talked about foiling, but what does foiling mean? What does that first mean? We're going to use this double distributive property. We're going to use the f, meaning first. We're going to multiply these first terms together. So, the m times m will be m squared. Remember that. Then m times 3. That is our outside term. So we have an m and a 3. Those are our outside terms. So m times 3 is plus 3m. And then we have our inside. So we're going to multiply our inside terms. So we're going to do 7 times n, which is 7m. And then the last one is 7 times 3, which will give us a plus 21. Now we're going to combine like terms. And our only like terms we have here are 3m and 7m. So we'll add those together and we'll get 10m. And then our other terms just come down. So our final answer is m squared plus 10m plus 21. And that is how we FOIL. Example 2. Again, multiplying two binomials here. So we're going to FOIL them. So first term, m times m again. We have m squared. Then we'll do m times a positive 9. Be plus 9m. And then we'll do our inside term. So negative 9 times n is negative 9m. And then we'll do negative 9 times positive 9 to give us a negative 81. Now, last time we had 3 terms in our answer, but if we look, our like terms cancel each other out this time. We have a positive 9m minus 9m. So they're going to make 0. They're going to cancel each other out. So we bring down what's left. And we have m squared minus 81. So this time we'll only get 2 terms in our answer.
Okay, let's take a look at example number 3. This doesn't look like multiplying two binomials. You can only see one binomial here. But on the outside of the binomial, you've got this little 2, which means squared. What does squared mean? Squared means multiply it by itself. So this is going to be helpful if you'll write this out twice. You know, if I said like 5 squared, you know, that's 5 times 5. So if I'm saying this squared or binomial squared, write the binomial twice and then FOIL it. A common mistake people will make is they will just say, oh, this must be 9w or 9w squared, and this must be 64. But that's not the case. Always write the binomial twice so you can do your FOIL process. FOIL, all right, F stands for multiply the first terms in each parenthesis. So 3w times 3w, that's going to make 9w squared. 3 times 3 is 9. W times w is w squared. You just write it as w2. Outside means take the far left piece and the far right piece. 3w times 8. 3 times 8 is 24, and then there's just a w. The inside two pieces. Out of all four pieces, here's the inside two pieces. 8 times 3, still 24. W, because one was a W, and L. 8 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, but don't forget we've got to combine. Usually the middle two can be combined. So 24 plus 24 makes 48 W's. And we'll bring this down, and then we'll bring this down, and our answer will be 3 pieces. That is a trinomial answer. There it goes. Okay, example number 4. Well, this one's funky looking. Look, you've got this binomial has A and B in it, and there's A and B in there. Let's just go through the process and see how this works. F means let's multiply the 5a times the 5a. All right, that's 25a squared. All right, got that done. O, 5a times 3b. Now, hopefully you know, or you've heard when we multiply two different letters, we'll just do the number first. That's 15. But the a and b part, well, you multiply two different letters, you end up just writing them next to each other, always in alphabetical order. That'll just help keep our stuff straight. So, 5a times 3b makes 15ab. We're going to have negative 3b times 5a. That's going to make negative 15. And we won't call it BA. Always, it could be BA, but we're going to say alphabetically. We'll just always put the A in front of the B, like so. So there's our I. And let's do our last, which means the last one in each parenthesis. So negative 3b times positive 3b. Well, negative 3 times positive 3 makes negative 9b squared. Now when you look at our four pieces, 25a squared plus 15ab's minus 15ab's minus 9b squareds, we can combine the middle two, which often we can, but again, they cross out. 15ab's take away 15ab's makes no ab's. And our final answer is going to just be the 25a squared minus the 9b squared. So our final answer is actually a binomial, and that'll happen anytime the two middle pieces cancel out.